Hi, I'm Ken. On YouTube, I'm commonly known as Copyright Free Ken. I'm a Christian guy that writes his own music and I put it out copyright free. However, 7 weeks ago, I was riding my bike home from work. I apparently hit a pothole, bad piece in the road. Suddenly, I was down on the ground with a broken hip. Had to have a right total hip replacement. From my engineering background, I came up with some hip guards, arm guards, so that in the future I will be protected. I want to pass this on, so if you're interested, you can make your own. And this is also good if you have an elderly person in a nursing home and they could have hip guards so that if they fall, they're less likely to break their hip. Okay, I want to show you what this thing looks like. This is a finished guard, and this thing is going to be on the outside of your hip. Your iliac crest is up here. The top of the pelvis is up here, and this curves around halfway around the outside of your hip. We've got foam, some white upholstery grade foam in the middle, closed cell foam, 1/4 inch in here, Velcro, and we're going to have straps that we Velcro around holding this on. I'm going to have a web across. I've got hole front and back. I'm going to have a web belt, so to speak, going across the top so that this cannot slip down. The back is going to have, in this case, parachute cord, whatever cord you want, a piece of cord going around the back so these things cannot slip forward. They're now totally in place. This thing actually works well. And in order to make this, I'll reach down and get my list. To make this, you're going to need 2 pieces of polycarbonate plastic, 1/16 of an inch thick, 14 inches by 18 inches minimum. Could be a little more than that, and you can trim it. I bought extra so that when I experimented, oh, this didn't turn out good, I made another one. Ooh, that's better. So I take the best of those. Okay, 1-inch foam I got from Amazon. You can buy it cheaper by getting it local. If you have 2 pieces, 15 by 15 inches, 1 inch thick, some 1/4 inch closed cell foam, a 1/4 inch thick by 4 feet by 4 feet, then you can make some arm guards, which are like so, and you just coil up some of these strips you have cut, and that used almost all of my 4 feet by 4 feet of closed cell foam. Obviously, if you don't want the arm guards, just try to get small piece of closed cell foam or omit it and just live with the other foam. Okay, 1 quart of old-fashioned contact cement and a bristle brush for attaching it. High visibility tape, to my memory, 10 yards from Amazon, like so. And the cord, parachute cord, if you want to use that, whatever, for attaching the guard in the back. The webbing for going over your shoulder, if you want to be comfortable having some kind of webbing. Velcro, I bought the stick-on industrial Velcro because you have to have the strap, the strap has to go attaching this to your leg. You may want to consider getting just sew-on Velcro and use contact cement for this, because I've found when you put stick-on Velcro onto any material, it's not going to stick for a long time. So I'm going to have to go back and get the sew-on Velcro. Okay, you're going to need some kind of a quick disconnect. Let's get all my stuff here. Okay, the disconnect, I'm going to take this webbing and this is going to go through one of the holes in the plastic. So again, this is holding the thing up, and the ones in the back keep the thing from going forward, and it works out. To make this device, I am going to start with my plastic. Incidentally, you can peel this plastic protective coating back, and it's clear, looks really nice. If you take this and form it to your leg with enough relief so you have room for your foam, possibly a little tighter as you get towards the knee, have a ruler, you know exactly what size you need. Then you're going to take some wires. You can hold this between your knees, and you're going to take some wires and crimp the wires with pliers so that this thing is now in this shape. You let go and it's held there by the wires. You're going to put this in your oven on a cookie sheet on a piece of cardboard, 240 degrees for 1 hour. You're going to come back, and in 1 hour the wires are loose. They did their work, and this thing is now shaped to the shape that you specified. One hint, I have it so that in the oven this is up like so. Now this part, oh, if I can hold this part is on a piece of cardboard, pushing it up so that when it is heat formed, it is going to come out bent up. Why do I do that? So that this is going to conform to my hip. If you do fall and you're going 11 miles an hour on a bicycle, you don't want the road to grab this and rip it off. So this way, there's nothing for the road to grab onto because this is curved up into your body. Okay, so I'm simply going to make the shell. I allowed a relief, front and back relief, so that when I ride a bike, my leg can move, and this is not getting in the way either of my bike seat. It's not going to rub my leg. I'm going to sand, file the edges, whatever. Apply my reflective tape, one strip, one strip, one strip, and do it neat, and it can look like that. Apply your Velcro, and then you're going to apply contact cement to the inside of your shell, to the one side of your white foam, in this case. Wait a half hour or an hour. You're going to give it another coat, and when you put these together, that's it. They're going to stay. So try to have it perfect. Hold this together and just seat the inside and then work it out. In my case, I was able to loosen this and then reapply it. So the boo-boos I was able to fix. Normally contact cement isn't like that, and once it's stuck, it's stuck. Same deal with the gray foam. If you want to use that, you're going to apply contact cement to your white foam, let it set, contact cement on the gray foam, put on a second coat, apply the gray foam, work it out. You can trim the whole thing, and that's basically it. Apply your ropes, and as I have probably said, your strip, you can have strips of your gray foam. Just work it around your arm, come up to the density, the thickness you want. Fasten it with your high visibility tape. I'm going to stop at that, and I hope this helps. And I'll let my wife go ahead and shut this thing off. Have a